Hey everyone, it's Shikari Dill. Today I want to give you a little mini guide on the Stormborn build. This isn't going to be a super in-depth guide like I usually do for my other builds, but you can expect a build like that coming out very soon. So I like to experiment and try a lot of different legendary enchants and builds, and I put a lot of time into theory crafting and getting the resources together to make them work. Some of those builds just don't really work out the way I want them to, and I don't feel like they're worth, putting the time and effort into making a YouTube video about them. I like to try legendary enchants that are off meta or maybe not that great, so you don't have to. One such build is the Stormborn build. Now, I'm really on the fence about this build because it really is a lot of fun. However, I think at this stage of Ascension, it's really not that great. But I still wanted to make a quick video showcasing this build and the enchant and why I think it could be a lot of fun and has a lot of potential for the future, but is just currently not very good. So what exactly is the legendary enchant Stormborn? Well, essentially it basically turns your elemental mastery buff into a 15% melee haste that also halves the cooldown of your storm strike. While active, it also gives your Storm Strike a really cool conal AoE effect. It's really cool, and I really enjoy the animation. It's a really cool legendary enchant. It also gives your Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolt an attack power scaling. So naturally, when you pair this enchant with talents like Mental Quickness and Maelstrom Weapon, essentially you become a enhanced Mint Shaman. Terrible puns aside, this build can and does pack a bursty punch. However, that's about where it ends. I find that the sustain damage on this build isn't quite there yet. Stacking enchants that increase the proc rate of our overload talent can double up on our chain lightnings for some huge burst damage, followed up by a Wind Fury proc with Storm Strike, especially when using a two-handed weapon, can feel very satisfying in PvP or PvE situations. But the reason why I think this build really falls off is due to the lack of talent points that we currently have on the Season 7 server. I think once we get to the level 70 cap and we get those extra talent points to spend, this build might shine a little bit more. And as mentioned earlier, because Mental Quickness and Maelstrom Weapon are so mandatory for this build to work properly, you have very little room to spend your points on other things, especially on all the crazy good lightning talents there are in the elemental tree. So at that point you might as well just go full ranged lightning build, which is really strong, and forego the whole melee shtick altogether. I just wanted to make a quick video covering Stormborn since I did put a little bit of time into it. I had a little bit of fun with it, but currently just not that strong. Stay tuned on my channel for my full length guides coming out soon. I really appreciate all of your guys' support. It's been awesome. Leave a like and comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.